Everyone, hope you're having a great day. Welcome to Office Thursday Party. On my way in, as always, to sign off on work that I've done weeks ago, but they always feel the need to see me on every Thursday. I have to tell you, this week has just been one of those weeks where I have been getting my ass kicked at work. Oh my God. They have a hair for me that they cannot get rid of. If it isn't every day I gotta prove myself, it's so much I'm laughing already. It's like the shenanigans of today, where they send you to do things that they've done incorrectly, and then when you point out it was incorrect and they ask you how and why and you show them, they don't want to hear from you. But it's very interesting because I'm on my way there. So, I guess the fact is that they won't be there when I'm there. They all will be doing their cutting out in the next 30 minutes. And it's very unlikely that I make it that far in 30 minutes. I usually roll up about an hour. So, it's like the keyboard warrior. It's not much different. They're real tough and they talk a lot of BS when they're there at the office and I'm at my house. And even though they know I'm coming in, they know I won't be there till well after they're gone. And the next time I run into any of them will actually I don't go back to the office when there's living people there until the 31st. So, not till the end of the month, and by then this will long have blown over and they'll have bugged the shit out of me like they did today, and I stupidly went for their bait. I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe the problem is me, that I should stop going for their bait. It's like fishing. Well, how dumb of a fish am I going to be? They throw it out there, I suck it up, man. It's like, as soon as I sent the email today, I said to myself, literally, I got up from my desk, I walked inside, and I said, why would you do that? Why would you let your ego screw you up? Really? Just to prove something that they don't care about. They don't care. They don't give a shit. Even though I sent them the proof, now they just won't answer me and frustrate the crap out of me. And it's funny because I was just saying that before I left the house. I was like, I don't understand. I knew this would be the outcome. I played right into their hand. Now I'm headed there. I can't get it out of my mind. It's pissing me off. And they're going home and laughing. This is every time, man. There's no escaping that. So, God, I hope I could grow up one day. Don't think because you get old you grow up. That would be great. It would be great if you wake up one day at a certain age and have some interesting wisdom and self-control beyond human nature. That's growing up. I don't think that comes until you can't anymore. So, double-edged sword with that one, right? But I gotta learn to pass up some bait sometimes, man. It's like, when I thought it all over, when it was all said and done, had I gone the other way, I could have set myself up for 2 weeks of very little to no work. Yep. I could have played right into my hand, pretended to be as dumb as they think I am, and got away with 2.5 weeks of hanging out with the trainer and going over the shit that I wrote for people and having them read it to me like it was their idea, because I've been through this recently. And it's funny as hell because, not for nothing, but I literally wrote the training manual that they teach everyone at my job off of 2.5 years ago when I started, because that's when they needed a new one. And whenever this stupid retraining shit comes up, they're reading to me my own words. So, why did I fight this? That was dumb on my part. Ego. All right? Tonight, let's talk about ego. Don't let your ego screw you over. If someone thinks you're dumb and it's to your advantage to be dumb, be dumb. Your ego's going to tell you no. Don't let anyone have the impression that you're dumb. But your higher brain should be telling you, this is setting you up for some easy pickings, man. And, you know, better to be the big dumb fish than the smart little stupid fish, right? That thinks they're smart. So let us take a lesson from my stupid ass tonight, and in the future tell yourself, let me not do what the Andy did. Let not my ego rule my brain. Let me free myself, really, completely. I could have freed myself for at least a week and a half, but now I'm entangled with people I really don't want to deal with. Gonna probably for the first time prove myself right, and they're gonna listen to me because it's gonna work out against me. Because if I'd have left well enough alone, you know, I would have had half days or no days hanging out. So, you know, learn from the old guy's mistake. Let the ego go. Sit back, see what the benefits are to being the dummy, to being the wrong person. Even though you're right, I was right, and now I'm going to turn out to be wrong because I could have benefited, they're going to benefit. Oh, man. Ego, don't fall for it. Anyway, let's get up to the office, get these papers signed. I think I'm going to shut that down. I have some other interesting news on the horizon I can discuss, but getting out to the main road, got to concentrate. Man, be out here. I'll go ahead and show you the back route to work today. Try to stay off the highway. Just hasn't been my week, so don't think I would really want to encounter Mr. State Trooper today or any time this week. I'm just not having any luck, especially with authority figures. So taking it easy, going back the backwoods route through all the farms and cutting through all the new developments. I haven't been this way in a while, actually, and they've built quite a few subdivisions that never existed before. And I'm guessing the people that live around here aren't too happy because it used to be a lot like Moon Lake, but it's run into that whole gentrification issue where it's too close to the city to be ignored and left alone, so time to take it away from the people that have lived here their whole lives. Anyway, like you can see right here, this is all brand new. This side of the road looks like this. All subdivisions and gates, keeping everyone out and everyone away. And then the real neighborhood looks like this. Just homes along the road, pretty much big plots of land. Some people got barns, some people got boats, just real laid-back country style. These now are forced to exist side by side, and you know who's losing the battle. The people with the gates have big money and lots of attorneys. The people with the boats and the barns, they kind of just stand for themselves, and they wind up falling alone. So it's horrible. Like this big old spot right here, that giant corner, that is completely empty now. Up into a year ago, used to be a orange grove. But when the gated people moved in, they were like, you can't have agriculture here. So they used their money and influence to get the city council to remove the agricultural zoning, and the probably like 200-year-old orange grove, bye-bye, no more. So this neighborhood's going through a lot of change. It's sad because it's a much better neighborhood as a hillbilly neighborhood, but I guess that's progress. Going over the pictures that I shot last night with my new DSLR, and I've come to the conclusion that I know how to use it. I mean, the pictures weren't anything special. They didn't come out really super spectacular, but I know how to use it. I figured out all the settings, how to dial them in, how to make everything work. Not work perfectly, but work. And I was able to show my wife a couple of tricks that I'm able to do with it, you know. Not tricks as far as amazing photography skills, but tricks as far as, you know, knowing how it works. I was able to shoot in zero light and get super clear, look like daytime photo quality shots. So completely understand the ISO and shutter speed. Got some awesome focal shots of a light we have in our yard. Totally focused and perfect in line. I mean, the whole picture, not impressive by any means, but totally in focus. Good symmetry, good composition, perfect lighting. So, you know, correct usage of the camera. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. In about a week, between reading the manual at night and actually just playing with it every day, I got it figured out. I got it figured out on the auto settings, and last night I mastered the manual settings, which is really why I wanted the camera. And I've come to realize that a lot of things that I wanted it for and I want to do has to be done in manual setting only. So I think this weekend I'm going to take some time and devote it to strictly manual setting now, because I've been playing with it in strictly auto setting. So I want to do some long exposure stuff, and that you need all manual. So thinking maybe do a Skyway Bridge or Clearwater 60 Bridge sunrise on Saturday. That may be my mission. But so far they're saying overcast, so that would just be a buzzkill. But yeah, man, I think I know how to use my camera finally. Pretty proud of myself. Self-taught, a couple of YouTube videos, and just a hell of a lot of playing around with the equipment. But, you know, I'm a fool for anything with buttons and dials, so I think that's why I was drawn to it to begin with. And it has the potential for making money, so that always has my interest. But I think now it's just a matter of shooting a couple of million photos to learn what my style would be and really get used to the lens. I have a crappy zoom lens. I need to get a couple of prime lenses. That, I'm told, really ups your quality, photo quality too. So I'm guessing for what I have, I'm actually doing really good because I got some really decent shots. So, you know, kudos to me, man. Figured out the DSLR with no one's help. Can shoot in zero light, make it look like daytime. Think I got that all figured out. And in focus, you know, not just daytime, but in focus. So now I gotta learn composition and get a better eye for that. But cool for me. Well, that was complete torture. It was on par with everything that's been going on this week. Just a complete nightmare of a hassle. Start off by meeting the new security kid. Doesn't know me, doesn't know what office I'm going to. Have to get the whole follow you around in your shadow to figure out if you belong there or not, instead of just asking and getting it over with quickly. So that was quite annoying. And much like I thought, the people I was seeking to have counsel with decided that it would be best to leave early today. So some of my fellow colleagues told me that pretty much after our phone conversation, the 3 people I wanted to see took off, which, no surprise, exactly what I thought it would be. Instead of just, you know, working together and facing the issue and talking it out, they just want to preach from one side of the phone and then leave it hanging in the wind until it becomes a major problem. It's one of the drawbacks of the place I work at. You know, they say they have open dialogue and they want to work through everything and talk it out, but the reality is they want to do as little talking as possible, work absolutely nothing out, and play the blame game. They like to find somebody to blame and then let that ball bounce over there. Unfortunately, I fight back, so it doesn't work well for them. So their new tactic is avoidance. So now they're just avoiding me. Tomorrow's Friday. I really don't care. I'm not in the best mood with them. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm just logging in, pumping out my day, and all these things they wanted to discuss, I was here to discuss them. We can take that up next week. I ain't playing that game. So, yeah. Like I said, not gonna let my ego take control. Instead of trying to prove I'm right and track everybody down and make this end now. Nope. I'm gonna play your game. I'm gonna be the dummy you think I am. I'm gonna let it drift in the wind for a while. But I've already collected all the evidence I need to say, here's what I want to do, and here's where nobody would meet me to do it. So, and then we'll let the third party work it out. You know, they're so stupid. Really, I hate to say it, but truth of the matter be that they're just stupid because it never falls in their favor. It's always against them, but hey, I've learned how to play this game already. So, anywho, let's put that behind us. Highway's pretty empty. I'm gonna take the highway back and let's just get on home. Oh man, what a crazy day. I think I've had a little too much stimulation for one 24-hour period, to be honest with you. Too much elevation of my blood levels with my boss and my heart rate with those people there at work. Anyway, tomorrow is Friday. Always my favorite day of the week. We all know that. Saturday, I don't think a Saturday project, but maybe I thought of something on the way home today that I think I may turn into a Saturday project, which I will incorporate into my day of practice, because I really need to go out with my camera this Saturday and start taking sharp pictures, good pictures, and working them out and working on good composition now that I know how the equipment actually works. So I was going to take a time out on Saturday projects for 1 week or two, because in 2.5 weeks, well, 3 weeks, not even in 2 weeks, we'll be going on the road trip. So that's a Saturday project, actually. It's an incorporation of a weekday Friday regular vlog and a whole Saturday project weekend. It's going to be interesting. Anywho, like I said, I think I've covered as much ground as I'm about to cover for one day. Find something to eat on the way home. Really not that hungry, but you know, I have that slight eating disorder where I just avoid eating food and then don't think about it, and then like recent losing too much weight, and now I have to get back into working out, which is going to cause me to lose more weight, so I definitely have to keep my eating game on point. So I will find something to snack on of a good nutritional value so I can, you know, break my cycle of my eating disorder habits. And with that being said, totally looking forward to Saturday, taking my camera out. Gonna go maybe, like I said, either shoot the causeway or the pier. I think I have some interesting shots in mind for sunrise. And I think I better just stop rambling at this point. Probably hunger is playing a good part of that. Anyway, y'all know how we do it. Comment, like, subscribe. Love ya. See y'all tomorrow.